Hello and good evening, everybody, you beautiful miracles all around the globe. I wish you a wonderful Kindertag. So it's Children's Day today, 1st of June. It's always the day when we celebrate the children. I hope you had a wonderful day. Unfortunately, I have to record this video again because I was not able to turn on the microphone. So maybe if some of you guys are watching now, I know it's quite late, but let me know whether you can hear me or not. And I would just simply wait for a little feedback before I start. But what I want to do with you guys today is basically I want to take a look at what June has in store for us so that you know what you can expect from Job Coach Germany. Okay, so let me know when you are here. Let me know in the comments whether you can hear me or not. All right, so what I normally do at the end of a month, and yesterday was the 31st of May, so the end of the month, I reflect upon the month and I take a look at my calendar, look at what things have happened. Oh, there are two people watching, at least the two that I can see. Can you let me know in the comments whether you can hear me? That would be perfect. Thank you. Because otherwise, I will have to do that video one more time. And it's getting quite late. And I know you guys want to go to bed or just watch a wonderful Netflix series or whatever you want to do tonight. Okay, so Petra is here and tells me, okay, passt alles. Okay, so it's working. Thank you very much for the feedback. Okay, so let's dive into that. So basically, what I do, my friend Kerstin Brunner, she was so kind to give me a calendar like that. It's called Wachstumsprinzip, which basically translates to growth principle. And with that calendar, I can reflect upon my month. So basically, I go back, did I achieve my goals? What were my goals? And do all of the I can tick all of the boxes that I have on my to-do list, basically. And this time I thought I wanted to share with you what I'm grateful for. So we reflect upon what happened in May, what I'm happy for and grateful for, and obviously what you can expect from me, Lisa Jans, Job Coach Germany, in June, so that you are aware of all the topics that are coming up, and that you are just simply that you can already book your time slot in the calendars so that you don't miss out on any important topics that I will be talking about. So, first and foremost, a warm welcome and thank you very much for all the new followers on all of my different social media channels. There has been a growth. I have seen each and every one of you. So thank you very much for joining my various channels, whether that was on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, or Instagram. I greatly appreciate that you are interested in the content that I'm sharing and that you want to learn more about how to land your dream job here in Germany. Then, thanks to all the new interested coachees who have booked a discovery call with me and who have also booked a coaching with me. I am really, really happy that you trust me to guide you along that process of landing your dream job here in Germany. And if you are still thinking about, I need a coach, do I need a coach, or do I want to go along that job application process and really land my dream job in Germany? Do I need Lisa or not? For that, you can always book a discovery call with me or simply send me a DM with all the questions that you have, and then we will definitely find a solution. A discovery call would always be the best to find out whether we are a good match or not. Because if I don't find that we are on a good vibe, then there's no point in me doing the coaching with you. And there are certain aspects that both sides, so you from your side and me from my side, have to find out whether we actually want to work together or not. So if you are interested in working with me, I am here to help you. So I can help you with landing your dream job here in Germany. For that, you can simply go on my website, lisajans.com, and you find all the information that you need. Then a thank you and a warm farewell to all of the followers that have left me in May, which is totally fine. So I'm not saying that in agony or with sad eyes. It basically shows me that you have made a step forward, that you are going along your journey on your own. Maybe you've already landed your dream job in Germany and you're completely satisfied, which is obviously totally fine for me. And there is always a path that we can go alongside one another. And then it's totally fine if we split up at some point as well. So I'm happy for everybody that has joined me for a couple of months or years, even, and has now decided to not go along with the information that I'm sharing, which is totally fine. But thank you very much for the time that you spent with me. Then, obviously, a huge thank you and a warm hug from my side to all my collaboration partners. There are lots and lots of them, and I'm involved in many projects, but I cannot name all of them. But I want to point out the interview partners that I had this month. So, first of all, there was Abbas Kirmani, who is a data analyst and who shared his expat journey here in Germany and how he basically settled and landed his dream job here in Germany. Then there was Kerstin Brunner, who is a finance ambassador, and she's always thrilled to share financial education in Germany with you guys. And then yesterday there was Euphemien Julie, who was basically talking about applications in the creative field and what it takes to be a UX researcher and a UX UI designer or photographer, and what you simply need to be aware of with regards to your creative applications. Now, there is one more collaboration that I want to share with you guys, and maybe some of you know, but I'm working with Redi School for Digital Integration, and they are basically helping refugees in Germany to increase their computer skills on a basic level, but also on advanced levels. And for them, I am supporting them with regards to finding a job in Germany. So this month, I was able to give them mock job interviews, and the students were very well prepared. So I have no doubt that they will find a job very soon. And one of the topics that is closest to my heart and that I'm most proud of, which is a huge success in May, that I just simply want to share with the entire world, is that I am working as a mentor with Redi School as well. And my mentee has just achieved the Aufenthaltstitel. So basically, she got the permit to stay and work in Germany and now doesn't have to worry about leaving Germany anymore. And that was basically also kind of through my help. And that's why I'm very, very proud of her, of me, of us working together, and that we're such a good mentorship match. So thank you very much for Redi School, and thank you very much to my mentee for putting in all of that effort. It's just really, really cool that you achieved that goal. And then I want to thank my coach. Currently, I'm working with Alicia Beluga on business identity. And as I always preach, everybody needs to be aware, if you are searching for a coach, make sure that that coach has a coach or a therapist themselves, so that you see that this person is actually developing and not staying in that closed-minded box, and is actually working on limiting beliefs, for example, themselves. And that's basically what I'm doing. I also have a coach, and my coach has a coach. And it has been like that for several years. I mean, I've switched coaches in between, but obviously that's the same with the followers that I'm gaining or that are leaving. We go alongside one another for a certain amount of time, and then afterwards, when you've grown out of that process, it's fine if you search for somebody else. But make sure that your coach also has a coach or a therapist, so that you know that they are continuously working on improving themselves as well. So, and here a big thank you to Alicia, because she is sharing such a wonderful energy and deep insights that are simply transforming me on a daily basis. So, thank you very much at this point to you. Thank you. A huge thank you to all of my coachees that are going through the process of landing that dream job and tackling those limiting beliefs on a daily basis, who are committed and putting in all of this effort into actually sending out applications, preparing for job interviews. I'm so proud of you, and you are the reason why I smile when I wake up in the morning. So thank you very much for making my day, basically. So in general, I just want to say a massive thank you to May for all of these experiences that I was able to go through, even though there was also one sad happening. So, unfortunately, one of our family members passed away, and we sadly had to go to a funeral. Thank you very much for all of your understanding at that point, and a massive thank you to my family, who is always supportive and lifting me up throughout difficult times. I love you guys so much. I cannot even put it into words. Thank you very much. And let's take a look at June so that you are not missing out on any topics. So, two things. First of all, if you haven't signed up to my newsletter yet, feel free to do so. So, you can do that through my website, lisajans.com/newsletter. This month, I'm focusing on calling the companies. So, calling the companies is basically helping you throughout the entire application process. And that means there are several times when you are supposed to call them, along the application process. And obviously, the newsletter will also inform you about where you can find the right contact, how to contact the people, and obviously what to say when you want to call them, and why you should call them in the first place, and what you can ask them when you're calling the company. So if you're interested in that, sign up to my newsletter. That comes out on a weekly basis. And second of all, so with all of the lives that I'm sharing on my social media channels, or the posts that I'm sharing with you guys, it's a little bit more personal this month, so that you get to know Job Coach Germany from the personal side of things. So we are talking about my favorite band, for example, places where I have lived, about my family, about my hobbies, about my jobs, why I was in the newspaper for one of my jobs, then more book recommendations. Also, I'm going to be interviewed next Tuesday by my friend Kerstin Brunner about how a session with me actually looks like, and what you can expect if you go through the coaching process with me. Then, for all of the PhD students and all of those of you who are interested in doing a PhD here in Germany, I have a special surprise for you, because I have a special guest in 2 weeks' time. And she's a lecturer and a doctorate herself. So she has completed her doctorate, and she's a lecturer at the Otto von Guericke University in Magdeburg, so in my city, and a dear friend of mine as well. So stay tuned for that. Feel free to send in your questions if you have any. And what else? Maybe some series that I've watched, my first coachee, my first group coaching. So all of these things that we are going to look at in June. So there's a lot that you guys can look forward to. I am looking forward to that. And if there are any particular topics that you want me to cover, feel free to reach out and send me a direct message. Thank you very much, and good night. Bye-bye. Bye.